the most important message that Ramadan has given to us is such a message that the whole of our hereafter and the whole of the benefit in this dunya and the akhirah depends on this message of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has mentioned this in the Quran Hakim also, that for this reason you will attain falah, success. You will be successful in this dunya and in the akhirah, in the hereafter. And Allah Ta'ala for that reason will give us success, or the success to the individual. What was that message of Ramadan that would give us success eternal in this world and the hereafter? Ramadan explained to us the method of how to do tazkiyah of the nafs, how to purify the nafs. What is purification of the nafs? Tazkiyah of the nafs, which Allah Ta'ala has mentioned in the Quran, قَدْ أَفْلَحَ مَنْ زَكَّاهَا وَقَدْ خَابَ مَنْ دَسَّاهَا. Allah Ta'ala said clearly that is the successful person in the hereafter. He will be successful in the hereafter, who will go into paradise, who will be saved from hellfire, who Allah Ta'ala will be pleased with. Successful is that person, that woman, that man. They will be the successful people who in this dunya purified their nafs, their desires. Controlled and purified. So this feeling, this emotion, this condition, this is called tazkiyatun nafs. This is purification of the nafs. That we have suppressed our nafs, we have controlled our nafs, we have left obeying the nafs, we've left obeying our desires, we have left the track of following our own desires and will. We said, okay, 30 days we'll just follow what Allah Ta'ala is saying. What difference will it make? So we thought that for 30 days we will be forgiven, and after that we can go back to our old ways and then we'll go into Jannah. No, this is not the principle of the deen of Islam. That's why stated, Allah Ta'ala says, the ayyam ma'dudat, I've given you a few days of fasting for practice, and these ayyam ma'dudat, where Allah Ta'ala has mentioned, these few days is in comparison to what? Allah Ta'ala says you have the rest of your life, 70 years, 60 years, 80 years, 25 years, 50 years. Allah says in comparison to that, these 30 days are nothing. Are they? So Allah Ta'ala says these 30 days of Ramadan is not your total complete life that you just practice in Ramadan and leave it for the rest of the year. No. Rather, in these 30 days of fasting, Allah Ta'ala says you are given practice, you are given the drill. So that if you want to spend your life the rest of the time like this, you can, if you've purified and washed your nafs and cleansed your nafs. So Allah Ta'ala says your life will become such that after 30 days of Ramadan, your life will ask you itself, okay, servant of Allah, now tell me how you feeling after Ramadan. And every man, every woman will say that I felt a positive change and improvement in my life. Yes, you see that now. We can see that now, that our condition has changed internally, and a nur, a divine light comes inside. A good feeling comes, a shanti, a peace, feeling of contentment, a love with Allah, a connection with Allah is made. In other words, the person pre-Ramadan, what was his condition and emotion? That's gone, and a new emotion and condition has come. We felt this, haven't we? Every man can reach to this situation and position. So this change, this positive change that has come within me, 30 days I've obeyed Allah's order, and whatever Allah Ta'ala told me to leave, I've left, and I've not obeyed my nafs, and I've suppressed my nafs desires, and we are seeing that result now in Ramadan, that how much enjoyment there is in our life and good feeling. So Allah Ta'ala says, what if you live the rest of your life like this? Allah knows that how many years I have, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. So let's take this life, the rest of the life away from Ramadan in the same way, and our life will pass through peacefully, and the akhirah will pass through nicely. Very easy solution. So come, let's ask the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Rasulullah told us what is the tariqah with regards to how to continue in a good way and suppress. There's a very great hadith which is in Fadail Amal. Hazrat Sheikh Muhammad Zakaria rahimahullah ta'ala has narrated his hadith, and he's included this hadith in his kitab, in his book, because this hadith is telling us about tazkiyah. Tazkiyah is telling us the tariqah, that how we can do tazkiyah and purify our desires so that the nafs is not followed and obeyed by us, each of us. Qala Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained to the Muslimin that everything has a cleaner, and the cleaner of the hearts is the remembrance of Allah. This is the tariqah, my brothers, we have to understand. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given everything a cleaner in order to polish it, that thing. In order to polish that thing. Allah Ta'ala has created everything, has given everything a cleaner. Everything, every item has a cleaner which polishes the item, makes it sparkle and glow. And the polish of the heart, the cleaner of the hearts is the dhikr Allah. So that action or item that polishes the hearts of the believers is the dhikr of Allah. The dhikr of Allah. And totally Allah's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has now given us the solution that in the rest of your life away from Ramadan, just do one action, take hold of the dhikr of Allah with strength, and your nafs will not come out strong. It will not. When you do dhikr, keep on doing dhikr, then you will control your desires, you will suppress your desires, and they will diminish and reduce. And that same feeling you had in Ramadan, you will stay consistent, regular. I need to follow Allah's orders, I need to obey Allah, I need to practice the deen, I need to pray salah, I need to do work of the deen, insist Islam. And then if a person gets to this position, then his condition will, glory be to thee, Allah subhanak, your dhikr has solved all of our problems, given us solutions, and we've got experience. All the problems, difficulties in life at home, family, children, business, issues, difficulties, everything. All of the problems have a solution within what action? Subhanak, the dhikr of Allah. Great action. Great action. So what have we attained? Subhanakallah, glory be to you. It's your dhikr that has given us the solution, smooth and soft life. رَبَّنَا مَا خَلَقْتَ هَذَا بَاطِلًا سُبْحَانَكَ فَقِنَا عَذَابَ النَّارِ. Allah, we are totally hopeful based on your rahmah and mercy that due to dhikr we will be. As Umar radiyallahu anhu, as Umar Farooq radiyallahu anhu, who differentiated between haqq and batil, between truth and falsehood. Great title. Hazrat Umar Farooq, he differentiated honesty, truthfulness from falsehood, deception. What a great sahabi. And he's narrating this hadith. He's the narrator. Listen to this hadith carefully. What a great hadith. And after listening to this hadith, today we should celebrate Eid. Today is such a great hadith, my friends. So what's the hadith? Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu said, قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, I heard from the Prophet of Allah صلى الله عليه وسلم, I heard these words. Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu saying, what did you hear, Umar radiyallahu anhu? And he said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated that that person who within Ramadan has done the ziyarah, the dhikr of Allah, mentioned the name of Allah, remembered Allah, then he is forgiven. That person is forgiven. Subhanallah.